Hello and welcome to episode. Oh my God. I always try to look and I always forget. What episode is this? Wait. I should be able to count by now. It's episode of Comedians Interviewing Musicians. My name is Becky Jo Neal. Obviously, my lovely and talented co-host Kim Stacy is not here right now. She is not feeling too hot. She's a little slightly under the weather. It's not the coronas, but it's, seasonal depression. Who knows? Tip Kim. Give her $5 on Venmo. You know where she's at. Yes, Kim Stacy. Around. My name is Becky Jo, but I'm joined here by the incredibly talented friend of the pod. I'm a longtime fan of theirs. This is Natalie Price, ladies and gentlemen.
Hello.
Yes, cue the fanfare. It's Natalie Price.
Hey.
Thanks again. This is like, I can't remember if this is the second or third, or it's got to be.
It's the second time on the show, but you've been on my show, so it feels like 3.
Right. Like we've just been like flopping back and forth from your shows.
Besties ever since.
Truly, you are an incredible. This is the very talented indie Americana star of Austin, Texas. I saw your post the other day where you saw or you heard your song on KUTX, and I was like, I actually heard that, and I was in my car on my way to work, and I'm like, that sounds like Natalie Price. And then all of a sudden it was like, Natalie Price. I'm like, I know her, but no one was in the car, so no one was impressed. But
that was awesome. It was fun.
It's so cool. I'm so super proud of you, and it's amazing to have you back. Thank you again.
Yeah, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
What have you been up to since we last talked? I mean, I guess since the 2010 interview, but also like since your last Music Firsthand interview, what have you been up to?
Well, the last Music Firsthand interview was pre-pandemic, so lots happened. And since you were my guest, you were probably my guest in 2020.
Yeah.
So again, a lot's happened. I think the show is continued. I just finished, I think, episode 221.
Wow. Congratulations. That's incredible.
Thank you. And it's been really fun to just make myself show my face and ask questions to someone else and pretend like I know what I'm doing.
Honestly,
and
it's the way to go.
Yeah. Last year I went to Nashville and recorded an album. And this year, the plan is to release it. And I've been writing and collaborating and always looking for the good stuff. Like music that makes me excited and collaborations that get me excited or scared. And pushing forward and just trying to like stay inspired and stay engaged and produce good things.
I guess it's kind of right before we went live. Natalie revealed to me that her favorite flower is the magnolia. Wait, what kind of specifically the magnolia? What?
Crown magnolia.
Yes. And why is it your favorite flower? Because that is basically exactly what you just said. That you're trying to be brave and like vulnerable with this out. Please explain.
So I first discovered the crown magnolia because there's a tree in my parents' front yard, and I noticed some things about it. And so, like, we live in Texas, so it's interesting to me that this flower blooms in like late January, early February, because half the time, we get a big freeze and all of the flowers die and fall off the tree. So it flowers before there's any leaves, and it's flowering before anything else is, which I feel like is really brave. And then the tree has no leaves, so it's just this naked tree, but like all of these really heavy blossoms just all over the tree. And it's a magnolia, but it's a different type of magnolia. Like the shape's a little different, and the center is like a magenta center. So it's like got color, like this flash of color in the winter. And to me, it just means it's like really, if it were personified, it's really share the beauty. And so that's the kind of person I want to be, is like willing to risk the freeze to share the beauty.
Well, you already are that kind of person. You definitely put your soul into your music, and it is hard forever solidified onto our Patreon and anywhere you listen to podcasts through this episode. So if you want to support Natalie, please head on over to Venmo and PayPal with the music firsthand fist bump and the red or the pink hibiscus emoji so that Natalie knows that you listen to this show. Because, you know, nothing's weirder than getting like a $7 tip at 4 a.m. 15 months after you did something.
I did get a very random, the most random tip I got in Venmo wasn't even a tip. It was from another Natalie Price. And she said, it was like $5. And it was like, from one Natalie Price to the other, get yourself a drink. I was like, okay, that's cool.
I love that.
I like it. So I was like,
oh, cool.
That just like made my day in the middle of like a lockdown, you know?
No kidding. Actually, that's stupid sweet. That's a good way of paying it forward that doesn't bother your Starbucks barista.
That's true.
That's, you know, tip someone with the same name as yours on Venmo today. Yeah, after totally. You tip Natalie Price. That being said, it's time to start the first song of this evening. I think that's also a good opportunity for y'all to head on over and check those ducats and the fist bumps and the flowers. This is the first song from Natalie Price. We'll be right back. Enjoy.
Well, it was good. One sec. We took a plane that summer to Seattle. We were 4 months in. Said I loved him though I didn't like when we were kissing. I started growing my hair out. He said he liked it long. Mondays at the Red Eye Fly, playing to an empty bar. He was in the corner waiting there to get my stuff into the car. Thought he's sweet, I couldn't see there was something deeper going on. He's telling me that I'm the one. There was a night we sat in darkness in my car, and I confess, thought him safe because of faith, but was condemned and feeling stressed. He took me to a field, tried to pray it out of me in tongues. He's telling me that I'm the one. I couldn't see what I'd become. Bit by bit, I lost myself in his dreams. And somehow I still feared he was my last opportunity. He's telling me that I'm the one. I couldn't see what I'd become. Ooh. Every now and then I think about him late at night, how he was the worst thing and the best thing at the same damn time. Why the hell it took so long to find the will to run.
Yay! Thank you again so much, Natalie, for coming back on the show and bringing us your talents. Even though it's virtual, it is absolutely palpable how I love your voice. I love your sound. You're one of my favorite artists we've ever had in the show. So thank you.
Thank you. I'm still here. I'm going to grab my other capo. I'm listening.
Get your capo. We're just going to tell the peoples about, this is the segment of our show where Kimberly sends us questions. She sent us questions today. She usually gets to ask them herself. But unfortunately, she is a little sicky. So everybody send her some good vibes. I should just put Kim's phone number in the ticker and be like, everyone send Kim a text. She would kill me.
Oh, man.
She would kill it. Here's her middle name and social security number as well. No, Kim gets the opportunity to internet stalk you for the week.
Oh.
And Kim has already had the opportunity to do this once before. Because I think actually you were one of the first, I think it was Kim's first season, maybe first or second season. No, I think you were season 6. I don't know. I'm talking at my ass. You might have been her first or second season. So this was before we kind of gave her full reign to do whatever the hell she wanted, Nancy Drew style on the internet. These are the questions that she sent, and this is a chunky little message. So let's get it started. The questions for Natalie from Kimberly. According to Kimberly's stalking of Natalie on the internet. I don't know if this has anything to do with internet stalking, but this is great. There's a fire and you can only save 5 records. Everything else is fine, but the damn records. Which 5 do you save? Everything else in your house is going to be fine. The record, you're rich now. Your record room is on fire. You have to save 5 records.
Is there a right answer based on her research? Or just
I don't think so.
Okay. So I would probably say, and you're talking vinyl specifically?
Yeah, sure. Or maybe it's a CD, maybe it's a cassette tape. You never know. Maybe it's one of those weird little remember the 90-second ones? The 90-second mini ones? You used to get it limited to, and it would play 90 seconds of an NSYNC song. Hot clips.
Wow.
That's a 90s deep cut.
I don't think I ever had one. But we were pretty sheltered and wouldn't have been allowed to listen to it anyways.
Fair enough.
Probably, top 5 records. Well, I do have not very many CDs left. I've whittled them down just to the ones that kind of made an impact on me. So I'd probably just grab my little bin of CDs, and there might be a vinyl. I might have 1 or 2 that are signed by artists. I have maybe a Lucius album or First Aid Kit that are signed. It's hard. I have them on my wall, just a couple facing forward, and I really don't know that I would I have any that are that prized that I'd be I have to grab them in the fire, because I'd probably grab my computer first and hard drive.
Right, grab your music first. Yeah, let's say, yeah.
That's what I did. I've done this before. And in the last fire, I grabbed the pair of Fry boots that I was borrowing and stuck them in my car. Because I was those are $300 boots, and I don't want to get blamed for them burning.
No.
And my guitars, my laptop, and hard drive, and then I think I had a little box of tax documents that I grabbed. My backpack with my journal and stuff in it. I don't think I grabbed clothes. I just was I can get clothes, but I can't.
No, you can't
easily replace tax documents.
No, that bureaucratic nightmare would be an absolute hellhole. You can't do that. No. Okay. Kimberly's next one is, if you could, which movie or TV show's soundtrack would you redo?
Now, by redo, do you mean that I would add my own music into it? What do I wish that my music was in already?
Yeah, maybe let's wish what you would have scored yourself. What movie would you have scored, or TV show?
I don't consider myself the best scorer, but if I could have chosen the soundtrack for my music to be in, gosh, I love You've Got Mail. And it would have been really cool to have a song in, or to write Singing in the Rain. I don't know. That Thing You Do, so great. Also, man, there's so many really great ones. There was a kids movie I saw recently that I was like, man, why can't I just write a song in a Disney movie? That'd be awesome.
I know, like everyone's like, why couldn't I have written, we don't talk about Bruno. Why couldn't I have written
Aladdin, Lion King, Mulan, I don't know.
Yeah, the Disney movies that do slap, it's always because of the music.
Tarzan.
Phil Collins. Okay, if we could just be Phil Collins. Like that would just I'm here for that. Let's see. Ooh.
I think it was in Aladdin though. Be yourself.
Oh. See, now he's just gonna make me cry all damn show. Apparently, I'm just feeling weepy today, people. It's a sad Tuesday, apparently.
Well, it's okay. It was a very beautiful weather day for it to be a sad Tuesday.
For real, it was gorgeous today. Like, we just all say thank you to this beautiful February day. Thank you, February, for giving us not a terrifying revisit till last February. This last part is the 2010 remix. She says, let's see if we can get Natalie to answer 10 questions in 20 seconds. Oh, are you ready?
Well, let's go for it. 10 seconds
I gotta
each?
get my watch out.
Or 10 seconds total?
20 questions, or 10 questions in 20 seconds. So 2 seconds apiece. That doesn't make, we're going to pretend that when I'm talking, we're not taking time.
I get 2 seconds to answer each one.
Yes.
Okay.
Well, that's not fair. There's 3 parts of this question. What are 3 things you can't leave the house without?
Chapstick, denim jacket, shoes.
Smart. She's went full practical.
Earrings probably too. I'm like, I feel naked without earrings. Keep going.
I was gonna say, now that I think about it, I don't think I've ever seen you without earrings. That makes a lot of sense. Do I need to? Shit, I should wear earrings. Okay, 2. Who is your emergency contact?
Sarah or my mom.
Oh, see, we always. Yep, my mom's like, don't call me mom. You're a grown woman. I'm Linda. I'm like, okay.
Oh, she's K, mom, and Price in my phone.
Perfect. What is your favorite song at the moment?
Monday and Tuesday. But it's a song I wrote. That's not fair.
No, that's totally fair.
The only other song I could think of was We Don't Talk About Bruno. But it's not my favorite song. It's just the only one I could think of off the top of my head.
Like there's
billions of songs. That's the only one I could think of.
Honestly, though, if your song isn't your favorite song, is it?
Why
finished?
bother writing it?
There we go. Who was your first crush? Damn, Kim. The deep cuts.
Gabriel.
Ooh. Mine was a Grant. I feel you, G names. Okay. What is your favorite meal?
Chili and rice.
That sounds good. Actually, now I'm starving. Okay, I might have to actually go get a chili dog. I luckily live across the street from a bar that makes delicious chili dogs.
Ooh, you might need to text me that location so I can go.
Fraser's Long and Low? You ever want to go? Come on down. We got chili dogs and corn dogs. Who do you wish you could slow dance with?
Oh, Michael Kiwanuka, because I just want to hear his voice in my ear. To be like, you just don't worry about it. I just want to hear you sing.
Yeah, it's like whispers.
It's not romantic. I just want to dance to you so I can hear you sing in my ear, and this is fine.
Yeah, you're just like, your hands are like fully apart from, but you're just like
I'll I just keep singing.
Mm-hmm. Socks on or off when you sleep?
Off, unless it's so cold.
Yeah, and even then it's like, I put a towel down over my bed before like sacrificing a blanket for socks. Like, no.
Yeah, like, no socks, please.
Is there someone you miss right now?
Totally, lots of people.
I know, right? I just want to hug a lot of people.
I miss hugging puppies. I haven't hugged a puppy in a long time. I miss my nieces and nephews. I haven't seen them in a few weeks.
Your nieces, shout out. Sorry, I was like, everybody's like, what are your nieces and nephews' names? That's like gross security. But shout out to your nieces and nephews, babies.
Hey, one of them has a nickname of Lettuce.
Here we go. There we go.
Lettuce. Ooh.
I was like, I have a little niece named Carl, so can't get any, and we can get weird. We'll go there. Nice. This is the last one. Would Chris look weird with? It's a C.
Nice.
Her name is Carlin, but why would you ever call it? Her name is Carl. Carl.
I like it.
Why
Cool.
not? And this is the last one. Would Chris look weird with hair?
Depends on what color.
Ooh, let's go hot pink ombre, like early Bam Margera, where it's like black, but it's like blue at the end,
and
with the raven black.
How long is it?
Let's go. Sits at the top of his ears, like a little church
Like
boy.
a bowl cut, full 90s.
Yes.
I feel like that would be weird.
Yeah, we just gave him the ugliest haircut. I mean,
It's not even fair.
it's not nice at all. Also, Kim, that question was shady as hell. Chris is trying to
It was very
moderate.
shady, Kim.
Yeah. Come on.
I was like,
Chris is in there
wow.
typing in the comments. I look great with hair. Thank you very much. None of this
Like,
matters.
I think we're gonna need a photo, Chris.
I know, right? Someday we're gonna get a photo with Chris with hair, and it'll be, or maybe we just, they make those filters now. We could just slap.
I use the one on Instagram sometimes to just see what I would look like with a beard.
Right? Yeah. What was that? It's like if you're not attracted to the bearded, like if you're not attracted to the bearded version of yourself, ladies, you need to lower your standards. And it's like I've never seen any person that I know who's put that on and not looked super cute. The beard one's fun.
Yeah.
Chris is trying to join another meeting. He's double tasking right now.
We're doing our best.
We are specifically trying to distract Chris from a work meeting right now because he got suckered into monitoring this podcast and a work meeting. So bless him. Tip Chris, Chris is Venmo and the ticker. It's not.
Or become a patron.
Exactly.
Patreon.
Become a patron. It really means a lot to us. If you go to CIMP.LIVE, you can see all of the exclusive videos we have. You can see every episode. You get like backstage BS with the Kim and I and Chris. There's so much stuff on there. There's literally hundreds of videos and a bunch of different content for you. So go to CIMP.LIVE. Like we said earlier, Natalie's episode has a dog in it. So
actually, hold on. I went to look at my own episode and there was only 30 seconds. I wasn't in it yet.
Hold up.
Just side note, something happened.
Wait,
it's
this
like a
one?
minute long and it's just the intro.
Wait, this one or the first one?
The first one.
Oh no, I was like, see, now the updated version is an hour and 10 seconds.
Oh, well, I don't know which website I was on, but like all the other episodes were there, but then mine had like 1 minute. And I was like,
that is shady as hell. What website was that? We're calling. We're gonna be like,
I'll see if I can find it again. I'll send it to you.
Yeah,
like,
please.
Oh well, I guess I won't watch it.
That's terrible. On YouTube, it is an hour and 10 seconds, and you can watch all an hour and 10 glorious seconds of it. And you can also, I don't know. The last time I saw your 20 at 10 stuff is on your YouTube, yes, but it also, you have some of them featured on your Instagram as well.
If they're on, yeah. Hopefully they'll all be on YouTube eventually, but there's like over 100 episodes on my Instagram. All the latest ones have been Instagram Live. It's
honestly, she interviews such a variety of people in the city. And if you can think of an artist or a person involved in any sort of entertainment industry, Natalie has. We're 220 something. That's insane. She's literally
there's thousands
surpassed.
of musicians, so I haven't talked to everybody. But
you've hit a good significant chunk. And if you threw a rock in it, I bet you hit a couple of them. There's the fact that we've only had 195 episodes and you're at 220 something is remarkable. Like you should.
I did it every night for the first 6 weeks, and it was like 30-minute episodes. So like that's how I did it. But still, it's been fun, and it's been trial by fire, like to get better at doing it.
Well, you hustle hard, and that's how you get results. And we are just super happy to have you back on the show. And we would love to hear a couple of more songs from you. Chris has put the Patreon link, the Comedians Interviewing Musicians YouTube link up, as well as the episode with Natalie in the comments. So if you haven't seen that episode, or if you would like to see some more, you can go there, as well as I will put on my Instagram story right now where you can find any of the 20 for 10s It's a super dope project that Natalie's working on, so be sure to go over and support that. And if you would like to monetarily support with a fist bump and a hibiscus emoji, you can go to Venmo and PayPal at it's at Crown Magnolia on PayPal and at Nat Price Music on Venmo. So be sure to head on over there. Enjoy these next two songs from Natalie Price.
Why do I try so hard? Why do I fight? Every single thing you say. Why do I complicate and twist your words? Is it that I'm afraid of what I'm worth? Don't give up on me. Don't give up on me. I wanna love with everything I am, but I'm afraid of loving you. How will I be changed? How will I be moved? Don't give up on me. 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 Grabbing the other instrument. One moment. That song is called Don't Give Up on Me. And this one is called The Island, and it's on the kalimba. And both of these songs will be on, actually all the songs so far will be on the new album. It's coming out soon. He said, honey, you may have angels keeping you in the light, but I've got these demons and they're holding me tight. So if you've a moment and can spare me the time, I'm in over my head, won't you throw me a lifeline? 'Cause I'm lost in the ocean, searching for the shore. You're the island that I've been looking for. I hope you let me land, 'cause I can't bear to let you go. He said, love, I'm a man I've been wandering so long, I'd almost lost all hope you existed at all. But I see you and I feel you. You can't be a ghost. If you're willing to see me, then I have to know. 'Cause I'm lost in the ocean, searching for the shore. You're the island that I've been looking for. I hope you let me land, 'cause I can't bear to let you go. You're my sunshine, my refuge, my peace in the storm. You're the reason I'm seeing stars I've never seen before. I was lost in the ocean, searching for the shore. You're the island that I've been looking for. I hope you let me land, 'cause I can't bear to let you go.
Yay! As soon as you started playing that, my dog came up and was like, Mom, what is this hypnotizing little tone? I would like to fall asleep sitting by you. She was like, I approve.
Aww.
You approve, Murph.
I'm gonna mute myself for just a minute while my guitar's pretty out of tune, so just letting you know in advance what's happening.
I will take this opportunity. You mute yourself. I will let everybody know. Natalie has obviously the show. I just shared it on my Instagram, and Chris is going to put it in the comments here in a little bit. The show is incredible. She interviews a lot of different people from all over the place, but she also has been working on an album that's coming out pretty soon. So if you would like to follow Natalie on anything, you can go to Nat Price Music on Instagram. She does an excellent job of keeping everyone updated with her shows, where she's going to be, when she's releasing something. That's also where you can watch all of the 20 at 10s. And sorry, Murph, she stopped playing music. She's like, I'm done with you, woman. Leave me alone. Yeah. For the podcast listeners, my dog was up here listening to Natalie and not to me. She's now going back to her heated bed where she is safe. While Natalie tunes her guitar, I'd like to also direct you to Natalie's website. I will pull up, I just had your Instagram up. On her link tree on the Instagram, you can find all of the links to Natalie's stuff. You can subscribe to her on YouTube. You can listen to, you can look at the episode of Comedians Interviewing Musicians we're doing right now. You can look at the Bandcamp, her merch store, Patreon, anywhere you can support Natalie, you can find on Instagram in the link tree. So please go to @NatPriceMusic on Instagram, as well as we have this lovely, can we just, if you're listening on the podcast, just check out this beautiful picture of Natalie absolutely killing it. I can't.
That's from Bob Blakely, I believe, that took that photo at an event, and it's a lovely photo. Thank you.
It's beautiful. It's so fun. The color composition is stunning. It's perfect. I think it's incredible.
Thank you.
This is the portion of our show where we get to play a little game. But before that, I do actually I really want to give you a second to talk about your upcoming album and talk us through maybe a little bit of the process. Was there anything, crazy particularly that happened, or was it kismet the whole way, and where can we find it? So just take a little plug your album, take your way. Soapbox, my darling, soapbox.
Awesome. Well, it's going to be a self-titled album, so it'll be called Natalie Price, and it is, at this point I'm looking at the summer to release it, and it's a 10-song album recorded in Nashville with Mary Bragg and John Estes, and I'm really excited about it. There's let's see, Megan Coleman was on drums, Ryan Medora on bass, Josh Kaler did all of like the pedal sounds, pedal steel. And it's just really beautiful. A lot of the songs, most of the songs were written like during pandemic times. And that's really crazy to me because depending on what time in the pandemic, it was kind of just hard to write at all. Everything was so big and sad, you know? So, and when I look at the songs, while there's no official theme, like it wasn't a concept album or anything, each of the songs in its own way kind of takes a different perspective of love, a different facet of love or love lost, or what we turn to when we don't find love, or love for my grandma, or love for a friend, or, you know, being crushed by a crush, or whatever it is, like, and then desperate love songs like the two that I just played, like the Don't Give Up on Me, like the being afraid of losing love. And so those are some pieces about it that I'm really excited about.
And do you have a tentative date for the release, or is it like a month?
It's not officially on the calendar yet. I was shooting for May, and I think I'm gonna have to push it out a little bit after that. So I'm supposed to meet with someone in the next couple of weeks to talk about actual steps and a reasonable date. So that's coming soon.
That's so cool. I'm very excited to hear it, and we cannot wait for it to come out. And I'm sure when it does, we will be liking and sharing so people can find it.
I will definitely be all over the web talking about it. Instagram. I also have on my website, natpricemusic.com, you can sign up for my email list. I'm not super actively sending out a bunch of emails right now, but I will be for sure sending out emails. And that is one place where you'll definitely get updates about the upcoming album.
Yeah, at least the important ones. No one wants a busy ass email list. They just want the goods. So proud on you. Good on you for that. Because if I had an email list, I would have no friends. We are going to play a little game. It's kind of a trivia game, kind of like a, do you know who this person is? I have 6 celebrities here, and I'm going to give you a little snippet about who they are. It might be a birth year. It might be, it will at least give you an over-encompassing look at what they are or who they are as a person and what they do. 6 women, their first name is either Natalie or their last name is Price. It's either the first name is Natalie or their last name is Price. So I'm going to give you a person. I'm going to start with what I think is the hardest one. Okay. Because, this person, I took screenshots of this because I think arguably it might be the hardest, but it's also the most impressive and incredible individual I've ever even heard of. Sorry, I forgot to write down her birth year. So give me 2 seconds. Delete it. There we go. This woman was the first African-American soprano to receive international acclaim and is the first Black person to be the lead performer at the Metropolitan Opera. And they were born in 1927. She is still alive. She's 95 years old.
Wow.
And this, because I think she's the hardest and no one ever, whatever.
Last name Price?
Last name is Price. I will give you a small hint and also the craziest fact about her. Because when I found out that Dionne Warwick and Whitney Houston were cousins, I was like, that makes sense. She's also Dionne Warwick and Whitney Houston's cousin.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. That's cool.
So cool. Her name is Leontine. It's Leontyne Price. Leontine. She's the first Black woman to receive international acclaim in the opera world as a soprano, which is in the opera world is the ingenue. They're never anything but the most beautiful, stunning, whatever sexist bullshit. She was the first African-American woman to be of international acclaim as a soprano and the first Black person to be the lead performer at the Metropolitan Opera.
That's awesome.
And she's Whitney Houston's cousin. Jesus, how cool is that? All right, so now we got the hard one out of the way. I just really wanted to showcase her because I think that is bad.
That's awesome. That's really, really impressive.
And you share a last name, which means you could also be Whitney Houston's cousin.
You know me, full of surprises.
What if? What if you were actually Dionne Warwick's cousin? We don't know. This next one, born February 6, 1950, died December 31st, 2015. She's an American singer and songwriter with a very famous dad, who is also a musician.
Natalie Cole?
Amen. You got her. Yes. Natalie Cole, obviously the famous daughter of the incredibly talented Nat King Cole. Yeah, she did die, unfortunately, about 7 years ago. Rest in peace, Natalie Cole. Truly a visionary in the sport of what is insane vocalization. Good God. Born, this is kind of a giveaway because it's obviously going to be a Natalie. Born Natalie Hirschlag in June of 1981. She is an American actress with dual citizenship in Israel.
Huh. Well, first name Natalie.
Yeah, she's definitely Natalie. She was born Neta-Lee, L-E-E. Neta-Lee.
That's cool. Is she still a Hirschlag?
No.
Oh, no.
It's Natalie Portman. Natalie Portman has dual
Oh, Natalie Portman.
in Israel.
You told me, you mentioned anything about Star Wars, and I was like waiting for Natalie Portman.
I know, right? I was like, if I said like, maybe I thought maybe I would try to do like a ballet cue in there. I'm like, maybe that's a
Oh, yeah, Black Swan.
Yes. But like, ooh, that was the last Natalie Portman movie I saw, and that was a performance, my friend. That honestly though, people sleep on that movie for being low key or high key, really good body horror. Like the fingernails and the
I
feathers.
haven't seen it.
Oh, if you're not a body horror person, highly don't recommend.
Don't watch it.
Nobody told me that. I thought I was going to watch a psychological thriller, and there's a lot of like stabby and skin stuff, and you're like, oh God, it's like a Dr. Pimple Popper movie on if it was produced by the guy who did The Godfather. Like it's weird. Okay, this person is an American R&B and gospel singer who started her career in 1992. She first started her career by singing backup on Mariah Carey's Fantasy and All I Want for Christmas Is You.
What? A Price?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know first name. I really don't know celebrities, so I'm like, I can maybe guess if it's a Natalie or a Price, but that's probably the extent.
Luckily, we only have two left, and they're both Natalie's. But yeah, this is Kelly Price. Kelly Price, the famous gospel singer. My first introduction to Kelly Price, which this is absolutely dating me as a millennial idiot, but I was watching Catfish one day, and there was this like sweet gay boy who was convinced that this beautiful model man was in a relationship with him and was like super excited about like meeting up with him. And they did this whole rigmarole where they like found out. And at the very end, the cousin, his lady cousin, gets upset. It's revealed that she was making up the whole thing because he called her a fat ass Kelly Price. And she had catfished her own cousin for years because he called her a fat ass Kelly Price. And so I started,
wow,
who the hell is Kelly Price? And it was like, oh, this is damn good music. Of course, I know this voice. It's one of those like, you know who she is, but you don't.
You would recognize her voice.
Yeah. And I will say that these last two are arguably the easiest. I wanted to start on a weird one and end on a good one. Second to last one, born Natalia Nikolaevna Zakharenko. In 1938, she was an American actress who began her career as a child. She tragically died at sea at age 43.
Oh, crap.
I know, right? It's like, oh, I know her, and I'm thinking of the men who were on the boat.
She had eyebrows that were great. Natalie.
Great.
Why can I only think of Natalie Hemby right now? It's not Natalie Woods, right?
Yeah, Natalie Wood. You got it. 100%. Yeah, Natalie Wood. Unfortunately, it hasn't been solved. No one really knows what truly happened to her. I don't know. I think
I've read some articles. It's all very shady business.
Yeah, I'm like, they throw imagine having the balls to throw a rich white lady off a boat and get away with it. And then they did. I don't know how that happens. I hope honestly. Her eyebrows were pretty iconic for the time. It's like, I see you full bush. I'm giving you shape. This is the last one. Born in 1975, this is an Australian and British singer-songwriter, model, and actress. She had a role on an Australian soap opera called The Neighbours. And as a fun fact, I used to lip sync this song rolling around on the kitchen floor. And my sister was 12 years older than me, and she used to like film me with the handy cam lip syncing to this song. It's a very classic, like 90s banger. And I don't know if she had anything else, but she's a Natalie. I also didn't know that this person was Australian. I think maybe because I was like 6 years old singing her songs, I didn't think about it. But
the first person that came to mind was not a Natalie, but a Natasha Bedingfield, but it's not her.
Oh yeah. Slightly earlier than that. Maybe like,
yeah.
If I say the word torn to you, does that mean anything?
No, this is me growing up in a sheltered Christian-only music environment. Like, I didn't hear the song.
Fair enough. Torn by Natalie Imbruglia with lyrics.
I've heard her name, but
Yeah, but the lyrics are like lying naked on the floor. I don't know if that's a Christian household. That's not
probably
really.
not.
No, but in my apparently godless household, my sister's in there filming me with a handy cam, rolling around on the floor, like thinking I was living my best life. She was not. She was 6 years old, rolling around in Natalie Imbruglia. Honestly, though, it's a banger. In retrospect, that'd be a good one to read.
I recognize the song.
Yeah.
Like, after you say her name, I recognize it, but like, I didn't listen to her growing up.
Oh, and I was Googling famous Natalies. There's like 4. So other than you, there's like 4. And I did.
Natalie Portman.
Yeah. Natalie Portman, Natalie Cole. That's about it. And Natalie Price.
Woohoo!
Amen. We're going to take a quick second to remind everybody that Natalie's Venmo is at Nat Price Music, and Natalie's PayPal is at the Crown Magnolia, not the Crown Magnolia, Crown Magnolia, Magnolia. Jesus, I haven't slept. I'm so tired. For the podcast listeners, if you can't see the bags under my eyes, you're welcome. At Crown Magnolia on PayPal. And you can also go to the link tree at Nat Price Music on Instagram and find every link available to support Natalie. We're going to hear one more song on the live feed. Then we're going to cut this live stream. Then we are going to record 2 more questions and 1 more song for a Patreon exclusive. If you want to see that, you have to go to CIMP.LIVE and subscribe right now. It'll be fun. You can do it for like the price of a cup of coffee. A senator won't shame you about your millennial spending habits. You can do it at CIMP.LIVE and it'll be fine. Right now, we're going to hear one more song. If you would like to peruse to Venmo and PayPal, make sure you use the fist bump and the hibiscus emoji so that Natalie knows you listen to the show. Enjoy one more song from Natalie.
Sweet, thanks. This is called Done. Oh, oh, I think I'll take up smoking. Never have before. To keep my fingers busy and my body off the floor. You had me at your silhouette, you and your hat and hair. And when I saw you in the light, I had to get some air. What have you done to me? Done to me? Done to me? Oh. Well, lately I've been hungry, but I can't seem to stomach food. Because you make me so damn nervous, it's somehow it made sense to me, but I couldn't read the end. What have you done to me? Done to me. Done to me. What have you done to me? Done to me. Done to me. And you think that I'm a robot programmed from my youth, that I don't make my choices or consider other views. And the truth is, and the truth is, and the truth is that I got a little drunk last night and lost all of my clothes, and woke up with you on my mind. I'll never let you know. Done to me. Done to me. Done to me. Done to me. What have you done to me? Done to me. Done to me. What have you done to me? Done to me. Done to me. What have you done to me? Done to me. Done to me.
Yay! Okay, thank you so much again for coming back on the show. We cannot thank you enough. We really appreciate it.
Yeah, totally. Thanks for having me. It's been fun, per usual.
As per usual. I mean, I should have worn my like brawny paper towel plaid. I have it. I was wearing it earlier today. I changed out of it and I should have matched. We could have matched.
Man.
Damn
it. Next time.
We tried. Before we let you go, before we let the live streamers and the podcasters go, would you please remind them again, they can visit your Instagram, but do you have a show coming up on Thursday? How can, where is that? What's going on? Tell the peoples.
It's at the 04 Center. I'm opening for Matthew Mayfield and Keaton Kaufman. And I believe the doors are at 7. Music starts at 7:30. You can get tickets online. You can find them, for sure on the link tree on my Instagram. There's a link to it directly. I think I have it on my website, but definitely on my Instagram and link tree.
Oh yeah. So be sure to go and peruse that link tree so that you can see where Natalie is playing next. And you can find all the 2810s. You can find on Natalie's YouTube. If you subscribe, she posts all of great music videos, incredible performances, collaborations with people. It's truly a lot of incredible content. So make sure you go on over to the link tree and find where you can support Natalie. And
do you have folks in San Antonio?
Do I have like friends or family?
No, like podcast folks in San Antonio.
Now that I think about it, I mean, I'm sure we do.
I'm playing in San Antonio on Sunday. I'm playing Joanna Fest in the afternoon here in town, and then I'm playing in San Antonio Sunday night at the backyard.
Shout out to San Antonio. So please, all our San Antonians, please go and see Natalie. Yeah. And when you go, make sure you mention that you heard about it on the pod.
Yeah, totally. I'd love to meet you.
And if you're hearing about this too late and you accidentally missed these shows and you feel bad about it and you just say, gosh, I have $10 that really deserves to go to Natalie for this hour that I've watched, you can go to @NatPriceMusic on Venmo and @Crown Magnolia. Why do I want to say, I want to go to Mongolian barbecue. I think I'm hungry.
You are hungry.
I'm starving. Go to Crown Magnolia on PayPal and use the fist bump for music firsthand and the hibiscus or whatever flower of your choice. Really, just give her a pretty little flower so you can get some virtual flowers. It's after Valentine's Day. You know, we like flowers here. It helps.
Like flowers.
that being said, it's the end of our live stream. We have to film some exclusive content for y'all. So if you'd like to see that, go on over to CIMP.LIVE. We're going to wave goodbye and say bye to our patrons and, or sorry, not our patrons, our Facebook people and our people watching. We appreciate you, and we'll talk to you next week. Thank you very much. Enjoy. Bye, 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 bye. Chris has to cut the thing, but he's in a meeting, so God knows if it's going to happen on time.